Welcome back to Hoochos. Today on Hoochos, I'm going to show you how to set up this. This is my auto refilling tray large pot planter propagation system. It is an auto refilling tray. It is topped up by a float valve in the top corner of the tray that is either refilled from a reservoir containing hydroponic nutrient or just a garden hose connected to mains water supply. Let's get to it. Okay, so I apologize for the state of me because I was just out gardening, and sometimes when inspiration hits, you can't wait around. So, wow, that's really blown out. Oh, let me just change that. We're good? All right, so I have been searching for decent trays so that the plants have like a reservoir of water underneath them. These are remarkably cheap. Honestly, you'll be able to find large trays anywhere in the world, but these ones are absolutely perfect. If you drill a hole in the right place on these trays, you can put a float valve into them and they maintain the perfect amount of water level. They have the perfect slant, and I've just been playing with a couple of them. So I'm gonna show you how to make what I'm talking about. You're gonna need to mark out the highest point on the wall that you can possibly put the hole. This is going to restrict where you can put it, this nut here. So we're going to take that nut and we're going to rest it as high as it will rest and as far to the corner as it will go without encountering the curvature of the corner. So we're going to take that and we're going to mark the exact center of the circle. You can see the mark that I've made, and we're just going to drill out the size hole that you need for your float valve. And make sure you go in reverse, otherwise you'll rip the plastic. We're just going to place our float through that hole, right? To that, we just add a nipple. And you can use this just to water your plants too. It doesn't have to be hydroponic nutrient. The simplest ideas are the best ideas. Add on a brass quick connect nipple, and we can connect up our hose fitting, and the clearance, it's perfect. It sits flush on the ground, and your hose has clearance to get out from this float valve. With this, we can use it to refill this tray with nutrient from a reservoir. That's what I'll be doing. And you can see the water level that we can maintain with that float valve. So I'm just going to turn this on now. I've got it all hooked up. So turn it on. Our reservoir starts to fill like so. And obviously, the possibilities for this are endless. You can use it for all different applications. Seedlings, potted plants. You could use the self-watering seedling system. You could use this as a reservoir and then put the seedling trays over the top of this, and that would protect the nutrient from light. If you are putting pot plants and you've got nutrient in this rather than water, fill around them with some kind of inert stone like scoria or clay balls. So I've been obsessing over Japanese taro lately. I think it's a beautiful plant. I want to have some in the area that I frequent. If you think that the water level is going to be a little bit too deep, you can just lay some conduit down and you can achieve the appropriate water level if you can't set your float exactly where you want it. Put our plant down, and then if you want, you can fill around it with hydrogen clay balls. But I want to fill up both of these systems, so I repotted this. And those trays are just connected up to this. This is just a 200-litre reservoir with a hose fitting at the bottom, which runs gravity fed down to the tray. I've got 2.0 to 2.5 EC, pH between 5.5 and 6.5, diamond white, just a general purpose nutrient, but you can use anything that you find for a reservoir or for nutrient, or just connect them up to garden taps. So let's leave them for a few months and see how they grow. And will you have a look at that result? It has been almost exactly 3 months. In fact, 2 days less than 3 months. But this is an incredible system for watering larger plants. The terracotta pots have done absolutely incredible handling the nutrient uptake for the plants, and as you can see, and some of our plants are even exploring down into our reservoirs. So I added in some extra taros, and you can see these two plants here, they are the original taro plants, the original Japanese taro, and they are absolutely massive. So with regards to the hydroton, the clay balls that I put in it originally, I found that they interfered with the float valves too much. So I ended up just removing it completely. And in this scenario, there's actually no evidence of algae in these systems. However, you may in full sun get a little bit of algae, but it's really not the end of the world. Some of them have even started popping off, and these ones over here definitely need to be moved to a larger system. As you can see, I decided to move the trays around the corner into a shade cloth area because these are under canopy plants and they were just getting a little bit too much sun out here where I've got the Hooch multi-buckets over the top of the multiflex. So I just quickly want to show you the roots that are developed within these pots. All right, there it is. Have a go at that. That is a healthy root ball. I really like these plants, so I don't want to do too much damage. Ugh. Do the same here. One's almost escaping, so I probably need to repot this soon anyway. Yeah, have a look at that. That is an incredible root ball. This plant is absolutely loving this system. And you can see at the bottom there, there's no evidence that the water level is negatively impacting this plant at all. I absolutely love this float valve arrangement. It is super versatile and opens up a range of options to a bunch of people. One example I can immediately think of is our self-watering propagation trays. So rather than having a small reservoir that is hand refilled for our propagation trays, we can have our bases fit into our float valve refilling tray and our seedlings wicking up and placed in a larger tray under a larger light or outside. It's also a fantastic hang on, I'll be right with you system, because you can have a couple of these trays set up and you just dump in any plants that you think, hey, I'll just leave that for next week and I'll set that system up later. And there it is. That is my auto refilling float valve large pot planter tray propagation system. This opens up a world of possibilities for a bunch of people, both hydroponic and soil based, because you can have soil in these pots, absolutely, and should make gardening a lot simpler for a lot of time poor people. Happy hydroponicking, and I will see you next time on Hoochos. It's simple stuff. Now to set up like 50 of them.